Hey, what's up? Hello, my name is Emma, and today I am giving you guys a room tour. I am so excited about this video because I have been wanting to film a room tour since I was like 13 and had my very first YouTube channel. And though my room has gone through some serious changes over the years, I feel like I'm finally at a point where I'm completely satisfied with the way it looks. My room just makes me so happy. I just love spending time here, and I feel like the way it's decorated is just a perfect expression of myself, so I'm extremely excited to share it with you guys. And my happiness with my room would not be possible without Redbubble, who is kindly sponsoring this video. Redbubble is a website I've been using for so many years. It's an online artist marketplace where you can discover endless different types of unique art on a variety of different products. They have clothing, home decor, bags, art prints, posters, stickers, electronic device cases, and more. I seriously use Redbubble all the time to buy things for myself and when I need gifts for other people. So if you guys are interested in trying out some new things from Redbubble for yourself, you can use this code for 15% off your order. And without further ado, let's jump into the room tour. So this is the view you get from my doorway. My room is very square with white walls and hardwood floors, and there is very clearly a black and white theme going on here. So the first major spot in my room are these shelves. The shelves themselves are from IKEA, and they're mostly covered with like different little decorational objects, but also my jewelry. On either side of the shelves, I have a little tribute to Lil Peep. I have the Come Over When You're Sober vinyl on display, and then the other side is an art print that I got from The Hive, which is his official merch store. So the first thing on this shelf is actually an acrylic block I got from Redbubble. It is designed by Chica, and it has this cute pattern of dandelions on it. As I said, my room is very black and white, so I wanted to add a little bit of green color to it. Then I have these two wooden mannequins wearing dresses. They actually used to be necklace holders for my sister, but she gave them to me, and I used them to hold my necklaces until I got my new jewelry holder, so now I just like to keep them for display because they match. I also have this burning books candle that I got from a subscription service. I can't exactly remember which one it was. Then I have a globe I got at Target and an Instax Mini X Polaroid camera. Then on the bottom shelf, it mostly holds all of my jewelry. Once again, just trying to add some color to my room with these fake succulents I got off of Amazon. And I also have some bookish room sprays that are hiding in the back there that I got through subscription services. I got this 3-paneled jewelry holder on Amazon. So I have a space for bracelets and short necklaces. Then I also have the centerpiece for all of my longer necklaces. And the last one is dedicated to all of my earrings. I have these two little dishes that I actually got both of them from Sephora. The bigger one holds all of my rings, and the smaller one holds some earrings, earring backs, and like other body jewelry. And then I also keep a pair of just my fake glasses on here as well. So right next to the shelves, we have this closet that I'm not going to show you because it is an absolute chaotic mess. There's nothing of value in here. It has like our vacuum, a ton of shipping supplies for when I'm selling things on Depop. It's like a junk closet. It's not of much importance. What is important though is telling the time, and that's where I have my clock. This clock is also from Redbubble, and it was designed by Daisy Beatrice. This design just really captured me. I love the ominous look of like the one single eye. And I did wonder at first if it would be difficult to tell the time because there's all those different lines all around it, and they're like the same size as the hands on the clock, but it's not that hard to tell the time. Next up, we have my vanity. I have always wanted a makeup vanity with like the big Hollywood lights since I was a little girl. I knew I wanted something very simplistic, like a mirror, table, chair, done, and that whole set is from Wayfair. Now, the vanity itself actually didn't come with the lights. The lights are actually on a string that I got off of Amazon. Each light has an adhesive back so it can stick to any surface, and you can make any mirror look like this, but just with one tap of the button, it becomes this beautiful vanity mirror. Then I keep all of my makeup on top of it or in the little drawer that's attached here. Now, this is not a makeup collection tour, so I won't be going into all of the products I own, but I do keep everything together with these acrylic organizers I got on Amazon. And then next to my vanity is my print wall. So this is my brand new art print wall. I honestly think it is now like my favorite part of my room just because it is so colorful and cute. I put this together because not only did I want more color in my room, but I really wanted an area that would be dedicated to things that just like brought me joy. And so as this vanity is where I get ready every morning, I kind of wanted to make it like a calming, affirming space. So I got a lot of prints that have to do with things like feminism and self-love, just general things that I like too, and stuff that I thought looked cute together. Throughout the wall, you'll see a few different extravagant outfits, and they are postcards from the camp exhibit at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. The exhibit was so breathtaking and incredible, so I bought these postcards at the museum gift shop to commemorate it. Next is this blue and pink print of a boy and a girl, and it's actually inspired by a book called Perfect Record by Mary H.K. Choi, but I thought it was just a really cute art style, so I wanted to put it on the wall. I have these 3 gorgeous illustrations that are all designed by an artist named Kelsey Smith from Redbubble. I actually found this artist on Twitter a while ago, and I just fell in love with her illustration style. They're super geometric with lots of colors and different types of plants and animals, and when I found her on Redbubble, I just knew that I had to buy a couple. Next, I have the sticker of a blue night sky. The artwork is actually a still from an anime that I've personally never watched, but the reason why it's significant to me is because it was the artwork used for the release of one of Lil Peep's singles, which was Star Shopping, and that's one of my absolute favorite songs. So the image itself evokes a lot of emotion in me, so I just really wanted to add a part of that to this wall. Then I have this stunning print of an illustrated map of London with different shades of blue, and this was designed by Michael Thompson. London is a super special city to me. If I'm not there when this video is being published, I'm going soon, and I'm so excited, so I knew I had to have a little representation of my favorite place on this wall. Then I have 2 prints from an artist named Nevada. The art print says "Stronger Together" and features a variety of different types of women, and the other is a sticker that says "The future is intersectional." Feminism is something that is extremely important to me, and it brings me a lot of joy, and I just love the way this artist has combined that with her art style. Next is this little palette of colors from New York. I actually got this at a photographic experience called the Color Factory in New York City, where they just handed out this card that had a bunch of colors inspired by different elements of the city, and as I live in New York, I thought it was really cute and fit the theme of the wall. Next, I have this Battle Axe by print, which I am super obsessed with. It was designed by Fox Flight, which has a variety of different weapons paired with sexual orientations or genders, and I just love the concept there. The shading, line work, and detail is just so gorgeous to me, and whenever I look at it, I just feel the sense of cuteness but also power. Next, I have this Grow Through What You Go Through sticker, which was designed by Fab Feminist. I just really love the message of growing from adversity, and I just feel like it's a nice little positive reminder to look at. Then I actually have this little iron-on patch that is not ironed onto any clothing, but I also thought it just fit the theme of the wall really well. I got this item through a subscription service. It was either Fairy Loot or Owl Crate, but on it says, "It's always the fear of looking stupid that stops you from being awesome," which I thought was just another cute positive affirmation. Underneath that, I have this adorable teacup sticker that was designed by Nick Squirrel. I am a big tea lover. I always have been and always will be, and I just thought the dainty look of this was adorable. I have 2 more stickers on the other side of it. The first is a rainy day in Tokyo designed by Erin Nichols, and the other is a floral feminist from Elizabeth Hudi. And then on the bottom row, I have this crystal ball I See a Strong Woman sticker that was designed by Evan Nave. Next is this self-love print designed by Leanza Doodles, and I just thought the concept of like speaking hearts and lovely things to yourself through a tin can and string was so cute. This is another low-key bookish print. I picked this up at Book Expo just because I thought it was another like cute self-love kind of statement thing. It says, "You are fierce, you are bold, you are unique, you are brilliant, you are driven, you are empowering, you are inspiring, you are a mogul." And then last but not least, I have this vintage map of the world designed by Bravura Media. This map was apparently designed in 1897, but I was just really drawn to the colors of it, and as someone who really loves to travel and would like to see more of the world, I just thought it was a cute addition. So that is my print wall that I just love so much and want to look at all day long. Being honest though, having all of these nice statements and messages and artwork on my wall, I feel has actually improved my overall mood, so I just really think it is is like the perfect addition to my room. These are my windows. Nothing particularly interesting about them. The curtains are from Amazon. They don't block out much light. They're very sheer, but I just liked the idea of sheer curtains more than blackout ones. The blinds are new though. I actually got them like 2 days ago because I knew I was filming this video and they were broken and messy. So that's a positive thing. So this is my TV stand. The 4 square shelf is quite an iconic piece from IKEA's collection, and I actually stole this whole setup from my sister because when this was her room, she had the same exact table and same exact TV. First thing I have here is this little wooden block that says, "Realize how good you really are." I actually got this at Barnes & Noble in like their tiny little home decor candle section. It's just something I've had in my room for a really long time, and I think the simplicity of the statement to just like remember your worth is really wonderful to keep around. On the table, I keep the rest of the 4-pack of succulents that I got that were also on my shelves. The 2 black boxes are also from IKEA. This one keeps all of like my hair tools and hair products, and this one is like my graveyard of candles because I don't like to buy candles, but I like to use them until they are down to nothing, so they're all hiding in there. Apparently I have some tea in here too that doesn't fit in my kitchen. And then I just keep some spare blankets down here. We go really hard with the black and white theme. Oh, and I also keep this cute little bed tray down here. The legs unfold and it like can stand up, so it is just the perfect place to put like food when I get takeout with my friends, or to not spill my tea when I'm in bed reading. This is my full-length mirror. It is also from IKEA, and I just thought the little wiring up here is really cute. I mostly use it to keep my clips and my hair ties. Over here we have my bedside table, which is from where? IKEA. Now it may look basic, but this table actually comes with quite the adventurous story. So I'm a very picky person, and when I get an idea in my head of how something should look, for example, like clothing or furniture, I like will not settle unless it looks like my idea of it. My only requirements were a light brown wooden bedside table, but apparently it was impossible for me to find until I stumbled onto this one. But the problem was, it must have been like out of production or something because I couldn't order it online to my house, and the closest IKEA that had it was New Jersey. So I was like, New Jersey's close enough, and I actually decided to stop there when I was driving home from Delaware where my dad lives. I was like, I'll just pop to IKEA, I'll be in and out in 20 minutes and on my way home. All was fine getting to IKEA and getting the table, but the problem arose when I went to drive home. So my phone dies. I'm in the middle of New Jersey, I have no idea how to get home, so I'm just like trying to sit in my car, be cool about it. I'll like just wait and read until my phone can charge up, but it's taking too long through my car charger, so I'm like, I probably need to go somewhere to an outlet. You know, it took me until just now that I could probably have just gone into IKEA and charged it and then driven home. In the moment though, I was like, Dunkin' Donuts is the only place that I can go. So I waited until I was on like 5%, used the last legs of that battery to drive to Dunkin' Donuts, and sat there for like 40 minutes until my phone was charged up enough that I felt comfortable using the GPS to go home. We have been on a journey, my friend. So on my table, I have this lamp that I believe I got at Target. I really like it because it actually has an outlet plug on the base of it, so it makes it really easy to charge my phone at night. I have another block from Barnes & Noble, same style as the previous one, but this one says, "Go away, I'm reading," which is just a constant mood. Then I have another fake plant that's honestly more complicated than it should be. Instead of buying a fake potted plant that's already all put together, I decided to buy a pot, some like loose filling to mimic dirt, and then a fake plant. I also have this stone coaster my mom got me that says, "I just want to drink tea and read books." Another constant mood. And in case you were wondering, yes, that is a bottle of crazy glue glued to the top of my bedside table. Listen, if you wanted an honest room tour, that's what you were gonna get. The table also has this little shelf, which I haven't actually found a functional use for yet. I actually just keep 2 decorative items on it. One is this little glass terrarium type thing filled with some bubble lights that I got from TJ Maxx. And the other is this vintage camera that was actually my grandfather's. I don't know how it works, but I've had it in my room for a really long time, and as someone who loves photography, it's always been meaningful for me. And then we have the drawer, which I just got really insecure thinking about how I pronounce it because everyone says it differently. Drawer, drawer. But it's another junk drawer, so we're not gonna look inside. And then last but not least, my bed. Every time someone new comes over, they say, oh my gosh, your bed is so huge. So it's actually not one bed, it is two beds pushed together. When my sister moved out, I kind of took over her bed as well as her bedroom and smushed them together. So it's actually the width of a king size bed now. My duvet cover as well as my bed sheets are all from Target, but there are like three main components to this area. The first is my tapestry, which is also from Redbubble, and it was designed by Monoprints. I deliberated between quite a few different black and white tapestries, but I ultimately settled on this one because I thought it was so detailed and the contrast between black and white was really nice. And I thought it was really cute because it hangs above my bed, so it is basically the last thing I see at night and the first thing I see in the mornings. So like the stars and moons and sun, just was a cute little theme. Then I have my pillows. I have always been a lover of throw pillows, so I have quite a few. The first is a Great Wave black and white pillow from Redbubble. It was designed by XOOXOO. Funny story actually, the wave on the pillow is one of the other options I was considering for my tapestry, and the third option I had was the pattern of eyes that I have now in my clock. I was like, why not have them all? I have this black and silver sequin pillow that you can like drag your hand across to sort of draw with. The next pillow says, sorry, I only date demon hunters, which is actually also something I got at Redbubble a long time ago, and I of course got it inspired by the Mortal Instruments series about a bunch of demon hunters. Then I have this like faux Mongolian fur white pillow that I believe I got at Bed Bath & Beyond. This next big pillow says, it does not do to dwell on dreams and forget how to live, which is obviously a quote from Harry Potter, and my sister actually got this for me for Christmas one year from Etsy. My next pillow says INFJ, which is my Myers-Briggs personality type that I identify really closely with, and it is actually also from Redbubble. And then last but not least, I have this London embroidered pillow, which is also from Bed Bath & Beyond. And finally, we have my fairy light wall of photos. Now, this wall of string lights is off of Amazon, and I know I'm going to get a lot of questions as to how they're hung up. It's actually pretty simple. I just have push pins that hold up the wire that runs across all of the individual strings, and then a bunch of Scotch tape. It just features a ton of photos of people and places and events that were really important to me, and it's just really special for me to have next to me every day. A large portion of my close friends are people I actually met here on YouTube, so they live all over the country and even all over the world. I don't get to see them very frequently, and it's really special when I do, so I just loved keeping a ton of photos of them right next to me all the time, so it's like they're always here. Alrighty, so that concludes my room tour. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just get so much joy out of my bedroom, and I feel like everyone should have a space like this for themselves. So in the comments below, either let me know what that space is for you, or if it is your room, I'd love to know how you decorate it. And don't forget to use my Redbubble code for 15% off your order if you're interested in spicing up your room like myself. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon for a new one. Bye!